Hi, Snow. Good morning or good afternoon.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Today I in the room.
Okay, okay. In your room, right? Your bedroom?
Um, my bedroom have some desk, and I study in my room.
Ah, okay. Nice, nice. Okay, cool. Um, I remember you said that you were going to have dinner or you were going to a restaurant with your family on Sunday. Yeah, so how was that? How was dinner with your family?
In the Sunday,
Yeah, on Sunday.
my family um to eat some hot.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
I very like that.
Okay, nice, nice. That's good. It's nice that you get to, you know, spend time with your family and eat together as a family. Um, yeah. So let's just continue our conversation about school, and I guess I wanted to know a little bit more about, your student groups. Are you a member of any student groups on campus?
Student groups.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yes. Uh, I know. A group that is about um some cartoon and the anime.
Anime.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Um, and that is lots of people like the anime. And they will uh cosplay some role.
Oh, really? Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. So, how and you are a member of that group?
I don't join that, but I look there. Um, it's it's very beautiful. They try some different clothes.
Okay.
The clothes is in the cartoon or in the anime. Um, and uh they wear some wig. Yeah, they wear
Mm-hmm.
some wig or the hair piece.
Yeah.
Um, and they look like um the anime role.
Yeah, the anime character. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool, cool. So, you're not in any student group?
Uh, I only joined a group. It's about English because I think my English is not very well, so I joined that.
Okay. Is that the group where you speak with the foreign students, the exchange students?
Have the foreign teacher to teach our in that group.
Okay, so there's a foreign teacher that teaches everyone in the group.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So how often do you meet for that student group?
Um, the 1 weeks, one, once a week.
Once a week. Okay, okay. Cool. Is it on the weekends or during the school week? When?
Uh, it's on the weekend.
Oh, okay.
In the Friday. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. On Friday afternoons. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. So, are you satisfied with the group? Like, do you feel that you are learning from the group, and do you feel that it's a good group for you?
Um, I think I study in that group because before that activity we will have a um we will receive a thing about that about that activity in
Hmm.
this week. And we will prepare lots of um, we will prepare lots of um, the words uh, about a word about that, uh, and and my, I must um, remember that, um, research that, and then I will learn lots of words in that activity.
Okay, okay. So you memorize, right? So you memorize the text, and then you have to recite it. So you have to like say the text. Okay. So you say it in front of everyone in the group.
Um, Everyone.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I mean, like, do you recite it in front of everyone? So do you like um, stand up in front of everybody and you speak it?
um, Later I will to listen they talk.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I know. So for me, I guess I joined a few student groups, but I would say the one that was most important to me was my comic book club. Comic books are like anime or like manga. Um, do you know what a comic book is?
So can teach me?
Oh yeah, sure. So comic books are like mangas. It has pictures, pictures in it, and it's like a story. Um,
Mm,
so I was in that comic book club, and me and my friend we started that club. So we founded that club. So I think I was the vice president. Yes, I was the vice president of the club, and we would meet every weekend, like your club, once a week on the weekends, um, and we would have everyone in the group draw. So we would draw comic books, and once we're done drawing, we gather everybody's drawings, and then we make our own comic book, and then um, we we give it out to students on campus. So we will print uh, like maybe like 100 comic books of our drawings, and then we just hand it out on campus. So it was really fun to see people reading our comics on campus. Like students were reading our comic books, so that was like really cool to see. Yeah, yeah. But I was in a few student groups. Um, so what about let's talk about some of your professors. Um, so what are some qualities that make you want to study from a professor? Like, what are some qualities in a professor that um, makes you want to learn from them, or makes it easy to learn from that professor?
mm, I think some professor quality that is they have responsibility. Um, but some professor have, but some professor don't have.
Yeah.
Um, some professor they prepare the uh they prepare some PPT and other interesting things
Hmm.
to make students study quickly. Uh, and they will uh, um, they will summarize of knowledge points to make students um, easy to understand that.
Mhm.
And some professor only read the book. So that book is um, that book is so um, difficult and it's very thick. It's very thick,
Mhm.
a thick book. They can read a lesson and don't talk some about that. Only read the book word
Mhm.
by word.
Yeah, I agree. I think the professors that try to make the I guess the topic easy to understand, those are the professors that I think um, you know I like, and those are the I think those are the qualities that make a good professor. Um, and I also like a professor who comes to class and they're very excited and enthusiastic, and they're smiling and they look happy, right? Some professors, they look very like sad or angry, and they don't look excited for class. So it makes it hard to learn from that professor because the professor just looks they don't look friendly, right? They look very unfriendly, and they don't look like they want to help you, right? So I really like professors who have a very friendly personality. I think that's a good quality, because it makes it comfortable in class to maybe ask a question, or maybe approach the teacher later on. So I think that's the most important quality in a professor that I think makes it easy for me to learn. Yeah. Um,
I
yeah. Yeah.
I meet two professors. They taught very nice. And then they talk our some about their college and their school. Uh, they the two teacher all from the Yale, uh, and one teacher talk our about the Yale. So from that now, I think that teacher is so good.
Mm.
And he teach very clearly.
He
And
teaches. He
they
teaches very clearly.
he teach
Hmm.
clearly, and he can listen the student advice, um, and taught our some interesting when he study. Yeah, and then lots of people, uh, because of because of that teacher, um, very want to go abroad
Oh.
to look some very best, very high, very best school.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So the teacher's from Yale. Okay, that's really cool. Um, yeah, yeah. And that's because he's a good teacher, um, and he makes the students interested in studying abroad and stuff. So I think, like, yeah, that's a very good quality in the teacher. Um, Another example is there was I guess you can say there was a class that I was like, maybe it was like a math class that I was taking, and the first teacher that I had in that math class was a very bad teacher. He didn't make the lessons interesting, and he was very unfriendly and stuff. So I wasn't really doing very well in that class. But then they switched the teacher, and then this new teacher was friendly. She was easy to talk to, and she made things um, easy to understand. So everything was just so clear and easy to understand when she was a teacher. And then I started getting good grades, in that class. So sometimes it's the teachers that affect how good a student performs. So I think I was still learning the same thing, right? I was still learning the math that they were teaching, but it was just two different teachers teaching in a different style. You know, the first teacher was teaching in a bad style, so I was getting bad grades. But then the new teacher was teaching in a good style, and I started doing better in class. So yeah, so sometimes it's not the student's fault. Sometimes it's the teacher's fault. Yeah. Um, so another question that I have for you is, what are like the top three things that you hope to get out of your university days? Like after you graduate, what are the top three things that you hope to get out of your experience um, going to university, going to college?
Mm, and in the college, I want to have experience.
Yeah.
Mm, I want to in the college have some friends,
Mm.
because I think in this college, all people's um, all people study thing, it's all about the medical.
Mm.
And when we graduated, maybe we will go everywhere, um, in China or in other city. And um, if if you have some friends, lots of friends in the college, and that friends in the future uh, will become become your resource, and
Okay.
you can help them, and they also can help you.
Okay, so I think that you mean maybe just like you mean like network. So you hope to um, like friends make sense, but I think it's more like you want to um, I guess create or I guess have a network of friends. Um, and I think not just friends, but because you're saying like when everyone graduates and they all become doctors, um, it's more than just friends, right? Like you all will be good resource to help each other in the medical field, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because mm, in the college friends, it's not like the high school and middle school friends.
Hmm.
The high school and middle school friends, I think that is very, very, very true friends. It's only have the friendship, but in the college, some friends will become your resource, and they you also is their resource.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to find another word instead of resource. Um, yeah, because I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Because you will be helping each other when all of you are starting your careers, right? Um, so I would just say like a network of um, colleagues. You say I think colleagues is good. Let me see. A network of colleagues because colleagues is more of a it's more of a working um, um, word. So basically, this is like friends, but in the working environment, right? So friends that all are in the same working environment, right? So my colleagues are, other teachers, right? But your colleagues will be like other doctors and stuff. Yeah, cool.
Mm,
And what are your other two things that you hope to gain out of your university days?
I want to gain a trip with my friends in the university, and the trip is not in the China. I want to go abroad,
Hmm.
to look the world. Um, I want to go to the Japan, Korea, and some Europe country. Uh, I think the different country have different people have different culture.
Hmm.
I want to feel that.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's a really great thing to get out of your university days because and especially for your career, right? Because when you become a doctor, it's going to be very, very busy, and you're probably not going to have a lot of time to travel and experience all those different cultures. But one good thing that's really good in college is that you get to do it with your friends, right? Like um, you all can get together and plan a trip because none of you are really working right now, right? And it's going to be hard to do it if everyone graduates, everyone starts working, and then it's really hard to plan a trip with everybody because everybody's busy, right? So, but like university time is really good because you're not working right now, and it's easy to just plan a trip together with everybody's schedule. Because I think you all should maybe have like similar schedules, um, and I think you all have the same holidays, so it's a little bit easier to plan those type of trips in college. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, and then what's your last thing that you hope to get out of college?
In the college, I have some best friends, and we have a same, uh, let's say talk, um, the same target, or the same, uh, a same goal. We have a
Okay.
same goal, um, and same dream, and we want to, we can, um, hard, uh, hard working, uh, to go to a same school after when we graduated from the university. We want to go to the same school.
Okay. Okay, so you're saying that um, you want to
Higher
get.
college.
Uh huh. Okay. Okay, so your last thing that you want to get out of college is that you want all of your close friends, you want all of you to go to the same graduate school?
Yeah.
Hmm, okay. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, I think it's yeah, yeah, I think it's really important to have very close friends in college, um, and because those when you get older and become like I guess like an adult, those are gonna be kind of like the closest people to you. So it's really good to continue to strengthen and grow your bond with your friends. Now, yeah. Um, so another good thing that really comes out of college is independence, right? And that's really important, in the West. In the independence is really important for um, you know people who go to college. They want to start being more independent from their parents, so that they can become like adults, right? Um, so like how like are you more independent now from your parents than you were before you started college?
Mm, it's not all independent.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little because
Hello.
in
Okay.
the China, some students in the primary school, middle school, high school, uh, also also live in the family,
Mm.
don't live in the school dormitory. Uh, Lots of people, include me, the first independent is to leave the dormitory, don't with family with parents.
Oh, okay, okay. So, um, so other than not living with your parents, like what other things like because I remember you were saying that your parents send you money, right,
Yeah.
for food and stuff. Um, what about like other things like you know do you like how often do you talk to your parents when you're on campus, right? When you're living in your dormitory, how often do you maybe call your mom or your dad?
Because my mother is very strict,
Uh-huh.
so yeah, every day to
Every day.
have the visit. Yeah, because they must look my work, and look my schedule, and must want me to send the yesterday's schedule to her.
Wow.
So they will check that.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. Well, I guess that makes sense because I guess your mom, she really loves you, so she wants to call you every day. So that's good. That's good. But yeah.
Makes me hard work every day.
Yeah, yeah. That's good though. That's good that um like once you get to that point of, you you feel comfortable without needing your parents, then that's like independence and stuff, you know. But yeah, it sounds like you are becoming more and more independent from your parents now. I remember like when I was in college, mm, yeah, I don't think I really called my parents too much. Maybe I called them maybe like once or twice um, every 2 weeks. Um, then I had to work as well, so I was very, very independent from my parents. I think that's just regular in the West in America. Like I think um, it's it's more normal here than to like not really not really talk to your parents. Like people when they get to college, they don't really talk to their parents anymore. It's more like we have our own separate life, So
Yeah.
this is like my parents' life, and this is like my life. So it's separate now. Um, but but yeah, yeah, okay. It's really interesting. Um, all right, so it looks like we're almost out of time. Did you have anything you want to add, Snow, or?
Um, in China, some people also want to the student independent, and some people to have some work. Um, that is called um, the part-time job. Part-time job.
Yep, yep. Yeah,
Uh, I think that is interesting.
yeah. That's what I did in college. I did part-time jobs. Yeah, yeah. Cool, cool. Yeah. All right, Snow. So great conversation today. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you next time. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
Bye.